So, this morning we are going to talk about slope. Let's first illustrate what is a slope of a line. The slope, represented by the variable m, is defined as the ratio of the vertical change between 2 points to the horizontal change between the same 2 points. The vertical change is referred to as the rise and the horizontal change as the run. In symbol, it's m equals rise over run. Okay, if you observe figure 1 and figure 2, alam nyo na pataas yung card, di ba? Papunta sa taas. So when you observe, the rise of figure 1 is 2 and the run is 6. So when you get the slope, rise over run, 2 over 6, that's 1/3. But in figure 2 plus, if you can see there that the rise is 4 and the run is 2, right? So when we solve it, the slope is 4 over 2 is 2. So what's the difference between these two slopes? If you observe class, the bigger the slope, the steeper the line. Alright? Pag may slope na 5, meaning mas steep talaga yon. Okay? Unlike if habang lumiliit ang slope, of course, hindi masyadong ganun ka-steep ang line. Let's have this figure 3 and figure 4. Pababa na naman. Ang rise niya, since pababa class going down, -2. Alright? Put that in mind ha. Pag ang run gani ay ang rise gani niya pababa, so that's negative. The rise is -2, the run is 6. So -2 over 6, -1/3. Yung isa naman ang rise niya -4 kasi pababa. Rise over run -4, ang run niya 2, -4 over 2, that's -2. Alright, so alam niyo na ang difference ng dalawa. Proceed. What if naman, hindi nag-rise, straight lang. Ang car, straight lang talaga. So, ang rise niya, 0. Ang run niya, 6. Thus, ang slope niya, 0. So, ang slope ng horizontal line, 0. How about pag ganyan naman? May rise ba? Meron. Example, on left side, ang rise niya, 4. Yung right side naman, -4. Ang run niya, 0. Hindi siya nag-run. So, rise 4 divided by 0, that's undefined. -4, so right side naman, rise -4, run 0, so ang slope niya, undefined. Meaning, pag vertical line, ang slope ay undefined. Example ng mga equation ng ganyan, sir. X equals 4, x equals -4, meaning ang slope niyan, undefined. If y equals 3, y is -3, the slope is 0. Okay, let's find the slope of a line given 2 points. Okay, given the 2 points, x sub 1, y sub 1, and another point, excuse me, x sub 2 and y sub 2, the slope of a line can be solved using the formula m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Right. Let's apply the formula and let's solve the slope given the points 5, 1 and 7, 9. Diba the slope is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, saan ang y sub 2? Saan ang y sub 1? Saan ang x sub 2? The first point class, that's x sub 1 and y sub 1. The second point naman, x sub 2 and y sub 2. So, di ba ang formula, minus mo yung dalawang y. So, right minus right, 9 minus 1. Tapos, sa baba naman, x sub 2 minus x sub 1, 7 minus 5. So, we have, sorry, hindi ko na mabalik. So ayun, hindi ko na mabalik. Hindi ko na mabalik class. Another na lang, another. Find the slope given the points negative 3, 1, 4, negative 3. Ano yung formula? Y sub 2 minus Y sub 1, X sub 2 minus X sub 1. Alright. Y sub 2 minus Y sub 1, negative 3 minus 1, tapos 4 minus negative 3. So negative 3 minus 1, we have negative 4. 4 minus negative 3, negative times negative, it becomes positive. So 4 plus 3, 7. So the answer is, the slope is negative 4 over 7. Another example. Find the slope given the points negative 5, negative 2, and negative 9, negative 4. Given the formula y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1, so we have negative 4 minus negative 2, negative 9 minus negative 5. So pag dalawang minus magkasunod, it becomes plus, di ba? Negative times negative, positive. So negative 4 plus 2 na ngayon. Kasi dalawang negative, magiging positive man. Negative 9 plus 5. Negative times negative 5, positive 5. So negative 4 plus 2. Unlike sign minus, copy the sign of the bigger number. Negative 4 plus 2, that's negative 2. Negative 9 plus 5, negative 4. Final answer, negative 2 divide negative 4. That's positive 1/2. Makancel yung dalawang negative. Let's proceed. This time, let's find the slope of a line given equation. Kanina, given 2 points. Pag equation naman, paano naman isolve? Okay. Given the equation of a line written in a standard form, ang standard form class is ax plus by equals c. The slope is the ratio of the additive inverse of the coefficient a to coefficient b. And symbol, the slope is negative a over b. Okay, ano yung a? The coefficient, the numerical coefficient. The a and b, yung number na katabi ng variable. Okay, example now. Find the slope of a linear equation 2x minus 3y equals 6. Ano yung formula? Negative a over b. What's a? A is 2. What is b? Negative 3. So a is negative 2 man. So negative naman yung formula. Negative 2 sa baba. What is b? Negative 3. So negative 2 over negative 3. The slope is 2/3. Another example. Find the slope of a line. Yung equation, negative x plus 4y equals 6. Ano yung formula? Negative a over b. Yun, negative naman yung formula class. Tapos yung a is negative 1 man yan. Negative times negative 1, that's positive 1. Ilan yung b? 4. So the slope is 1/4. Number 3. Find the slope of a linear equation 2y plus 3x equals negative 12. Ano yung a? Ano yung a? 3, correct. Ano yung b? 2. Kahit na interchange yung y at x ha, wag kayong malito. Alright, so negative a, that's negative 3 over b, that's 2, negative 3 halves. That is the slope. The example, and the slope of a linear equation 2 equals negative 4x plus y. Using the formula negative a over b, what is our a? Negative 4. What is our b? Positive 1, correct? So, negative times negative 4 over 1, negative times negative, positive 4 over 1, 4 divided by 1, that's 4. Did you get that? Number 5. Find the slope of this equation 2y equals negative 5x minus y. So, diretso na ba yan, sir, na m equals negative a over b? Hindi. Gagawin mo, lipat mo yung negative 5x sa kabilang side, so it becomes positive 5x plus 2y equals negative 1. So, dyan ka pa magkuha ng negative a over b. Huwag ka kuha diretso kasi dapat magkatabi yung x and y. Ay dapat parehong side ang x and y. So what is our a? A is 5, b is 2. So negative a over b, negative 5 halves. Wow. Pero what if ang given na equation is nakaganyan? So lipat mo naman, sir. Hindi na. As long as y na lang ang maiwan because that form is what we call as the slope-intercept form. The y equals mx plus b. The m there is the slope. The b is the y-intercept. So since m is a slope already, so our slope in that equation is 4. Alright? As long as y na lang talaga ang maiwan sa left side ha. So our slope is 4. Find the slope of a linear equation y equals negative x plus 8. But we all know that y equals mx plus b, m is the slope. So our m is negative 1. Yung number na katabi ng x. That's how easy it is pag slope-intercept form. Lastly, class, how to find the slope of a line given graph. First is when the graph is given, the first thing to do is to identify 2 points or locate 2 points. Second one is to determine the difference of the y coordinates of these 2 points or the rise. The difference of the x coordinates for these 2 points or the run. Number 4, divide the difference in y coordinates by the difference in x coordinates. That's your slope, rise over run. Example 1. Ano yun? When the graph is given, the first thing to do is locate or identify 2 points. Oops, may na-identify na akong 2 points, class. Pero observe nyo ha, by 2s yung ano, yung per line. So 1, 2, 3, nasa gitna yung mga odd numbers. Second, determine the difference of y. Di ba rise yun siya? Ilan ang rise dyan? That's how to get the difference. Count natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bakit 6? Again ha, may 3 dyan sa gitna, may 5 dyan sa gitna, sa 7 siya nag-end. Okay? So 6. Our rise is 6. Ang run naman natin, determine the difference, run pa left. Pa left gani class, ang run natin dyan, negative. Ilan man yan? Count natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's negative 9. Since pa left, right, positive 9. So, divide the difference in the y coordinates and the x coordinates. So, 6 over negative 9, the answer is negative 2/3. That's the slope. Okay? The example. First, locate 2 points or identify 2 points. Mag-identify ka, class, wag mong ilagay kahit saan lang ha. Diyan sa gitna, sa 0.5. Doon ka talaga sa may sakto para madali mo masolve. So dito sa 0,022, pwede sa 1,1, sir, pwede rin kasi nasakto talaga siya. Meet talaga yung dalawang points. Pwede rin sa 3,3. So determine the difference. What's the rise? Oops. Count natin, be. 1, 2. So our rise is 2. How about the run? 1, 2. Since pa-right na siya, class, positive na ang run. So, divide. 2 divided by 2, our slope is 1. What if dito ko sa 3, 3 ang isang point, sir? Okay lang din. You will arrive with the same answer. Last example. Yun. The, okay, 2 points. Yan. Bakit dito, sir? Bakit hindi dyan sa 2? Wala man kasing line dyan. Pag dito naman ako dyan sa Qualcas, 1.5 naman dyan. Diba? So, dito lang ako. Tapos, ang rise mo, since nagbaba ka, class, negative. So, what if nagtaas ako? Positive. Okay, pero what if nasa baba ako naka-count? So, okay lang yan. Rise mo is negative 4. Tingnan natin ha. 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative 4. Ang run mo ngayon, ilan? 1, 2. Since pa right, positive. Okay, pag left, negative. So, divide mo yan. Negative 4 divided by 2. The slope is negative 2. Alright, so ayun. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something this day.